Hi everyone, Bernard here. Welcome to my film and TV channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well. And today we have a film review. Yeah, it's a crime thriller today. We're having a look at some interesting actors in it. That I've one or two that I've not seen for a couple of months anyway. So we're going to have a look at a film called Adverse today. Please, if you're new to this channel, push that subscribe button. If you enjoy what we do, I try and inform and entertain on these little vlogs. So please, if you push that notification, you want to be known when these little reviews, etc. coming out. I do TV drama reviews, film reviews, poster movie battles, quizzes, lots of different things. So please, if you're interested in anything like that, please push that notification button. So I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of May 2021. We're into the nearing 750, over 730 now. So we're sort of on target. So any help you can give me to get to that would be fantastic. If you can help and give other people a nudge in my direction, that'd be great. And if you do check the playlist, you'll see stuff as well on Manchester City, my football team. Of course, if that's no interest, don't worry about it. There's loads of film and TV stuff. But if you know anyone or you yourself are interested, I do city vlogs on City Pass, City Present, City quizzes, information vlogs, magazine vlogs, lots of different things on City as well as film and TV. So, as I said, if anyone else you know might be interested, point them in my direction and get them to push that subscribe button. Hopefully they can get some, certainly with these things, I'll try lots of different things. So even though some stuff you might think's a little bit dry or you don't enjoy, you might like other stuff. So please give me a chance and have a look around. And please, there's a couple of links on screen for Facebook and Twitter. So if you do follow and friend me on there, do check every 3 or 4 days and follow and friend everyone back. And your thoughts on this film or anything else to do with film and TV, just leave your comments. I'll get back to you, and it's great to get comments. It's nice to know you're out there watching. And of course, if you don't have time for that comment today, just give us a little thumbs up. That'll be much appreciated. Right, so Adverse, 1 hour and 34 minutes, a crime thriller, written and directed by Brian Metcalf. This stars Thomas Nicholas, Lou Diamond Phillips, Sean Astin, Kelly Argent, Penelope Ann Miller, and Mickey Rourke. So there you go, an interesting cast. What's it about? Well, Thomas Nicholas he starred in the Red Band Society, if you're struggling to know who he is, and Mickey Rourke, I think we know who he is, don't we? The wrestler, et al., and lots of different things. Starring this gritty, intense urban thriller, their words, not mine, about one man's quest for revenge. Struggling to make ends meet, rideshare driver Ethan Nicholas learns his sister Mia is deep in debt to a sleazy drug dealer. When Mia goes missing, Ethan discovers that crime boss Caden, played by Rourke, is behind the act, and to get close to him, Ethan takes a job as Caden's driver. Of course he does. One by one, Ethan hunts down members of Caden's crew to wreak bloody vengeance as he prepares to confront Caden himself. So yeah, we've got a revenge drama here, action, thriller, crime, whatever you want to call it. So nothing new in the sort of plots, if you like. It will actually debut, or as I'm recording this, will debut on digital platforms on March the 9th, 2021. So a few days away as I'm doing this, but so it'll be out there if you're interested in watching it. A little bit of trivia on this. Thomas Ian Nicholas said his interpretation of Ethan was inspired by Bob De Niro's performance in Taxi Driver. Right, I'll let you decide about that when you watch it. So much so that he demanded that the film crew only address him as Mr. Bickle for the entire shoot. Mr. Thomas Ian Nicholas, I don't know, mate. I don't know what planet you've come off. Mickey Rourke dropped out of Winemaker's Son, another film which was already filming, and took a role in this movie. It must have been really bad, though. I don't know. I'm not too sure why he dropped out of that. The Winemaker's Son. I don't know anything about it. Is it any good? Well, I watched the trailer. The trailer's quite good. It is what it is, the trailer. It's exactly what it says on the tin, so I quite like the trailer. If we had to score the trailer, I'd give it a good 7 out of 10. So that bodes well, doesn't it? Well, perhaps not, because the trailers are always pretty good looking. Now, they can make even a right turkey look pretty good on a trailer, but hey, there you go. Some comments from the critics. Joe Layden at Variety. He wrote, writer-director Brian A. Metcalf's indie offering boasts some impressive rough stuff and is surprisingly affecting turn by Mickey Rourke. Vegas film critic Jeff Howard said he called it an LA gritty crime story with lots of suspense and twists until the very end, so it's very cool. Karen Woodham of Blazing Minds Summarised, Brian A. Metcalf brings us a powerful and sometimes brutal drama that has a stellar cast. Oh, good so far. Todd Gaines of Bulletproof Action stated, Adverse is an easy recommendation for all slow burn action revenge fans out there. Watch with confidence. Well, I mean, I don't need to go any further with this, do I? Media Mike's Mike Gencarelli said, overall, if you're looking for a 90-minute roller coaster ride with a great cast throughout, I would definitely recommend watching Adverse. And João Pinto of Portal Cinema said that the film delivers what it promises, that is, a thriller with action and drama. Yeah, flipping heck, that's quite impressive, isn't it? The critics are pretty favourable for this. How about Joe Public? Well, the score at the moment, as I'm recording this, which is late in February, we've had 470 reviews and scores left, and it's averaging 7.1 out of 10. So, hey, it looks as though the Internet Movie Days, Joe Public, you and me are sort of getting up there with the critics. We quite agree with it. So, yeah, let's have a look at a couple of comments. 23rd of February 2021, Top Dog Critic wrote, Metcalf's writing has to be one of the most convoluted and illogical screenplays, riddled with plot and technical issues that I have seen in a long time. Even the dialogue was infantile, and he clearly has no clue on how gangs talk or operate. He went on to say, the constant, loud, annoying and unfitting score was your typical B-movie quality. Cinematography was decent and the casting and performances were good, with the exception of Thomas Ian Nicholas, call me whatever it was, Mr. Bickle, as Ethan. His constant angry demeanour was annoying, unconvincing and unnecessary. Even his performance as a tough brother didn't sell me. He went on to say finally, this is a very generous 4 out of 10 from me, so he bucks the trend from all the critics. Had Rourke not been cast, I'd struggle to give this even a 2. So there you go, the first negative. Aid, a different drummer on the 22nd of February 2021, mostly agreed. He also gave it a score of 4 out of 10, which wasn't great. He wrote, maybe I saw a different movie. The names match, the year matches, and the actors match. Oh, felt similar. But I suppose it is possible what I saw was a fairly lame B-movie with all the hallmarks of a B-movie. That is, static scenes, bad dialogue, bad delivery, pregnant pauses where nothing of substance is happening, and action scenes with the timing slightly wrong. There you go. So the public aren't impressed with it, but no, perhaps some are, because Skogan, on the 13th of February 2021, he wrote, I thought of leaving the theatre early. It's all right if you can get to a theatre, isn't it? But this movie turned out to be pretty entertaining in its own way. It does a delicate dance of being a love and revenge story with timely flashbacks weaved in, and he gave it 8 out of 10. He liked it. So too did Hauser Mick on the 28th of January 2021. He wrote, I was actually impressed that this wasn't your typical revenge film, and while sometimes predictable, there are a few nice twists. The parts that really stuck, particularly for me, was Mickey Rourke and Lou Diamond Phillips. He went on to say, the film starts off as a drama and veers more towards an action film towards the end. Again, there are a few predictable things, but they are things that you would be disappointed in if they didn't happen as an audience member. There we go. And he went on to say, I would be curious, and summarised by saying, I would be curious to see what director Brian Metcalf could do if he actually had a higher budget. Well, so say all of us. He couldn't do much. Well, I was going to say he couldn't do much worse. So I'm being a bit cruel there because, it did have its plus points. My little thoughts on it, I mean, I would definitely, for one thing, class this as a B movie. And as such, I would say, I'm going to buck the trend of some of those critics. I would say it was okay. It's okay, and that's, with a shrug of the shoulders, it's okay. There's absolutely nothing new or clever in this, although the appearances of Rourke, Astin and Phillips kept me reasonably entertained. I'm not saying that I believe them to be the finest actors in the world, but they sort of kept me watching it. Despite a lead man in Nicholas, Mr. Bill, whatever he's called, or whatever he wants to be called, who, in my opinion, is pretty average on the acting front, to be honest with you. I did sort of feel for his character nonetheless. I did quite like his character, even though he's pretty useless, and he had sort of one face all the way through the film, but I'm not overly impressed with the guy, but I did feel sorry for his character. I did quite stick up for his character, so perhaps it worked in that way. I'm not sure quite what appealed to most of the critics. They must have certainly seen their fair share of this type of revenge thriller drama over the years. So many were very complimentary, and as I said, I am struggling a little bit to find out why this was so much better than some of the other stuff out there that we've had that they probably didn't get as higher marks on from the critics. My opinion, yes, keep expectations low. Don't be sort of convinced by the critics that this is a stellar film. It's certainly not, in my opinion. Keep your expectations low. The runtime is excellent. I like the runtime. It's just about right for the story we got. And the pacing was also right to keep some interest. As I said, they keep throwing those sort of characters at us, so it kept me interested anyway. I have seen far better revenge films than this, and I've seen far better revenge films than this get way below 7.1 out of 10 that it's getting on Internet Movie Database and those rave reviews it's getting from the critics. So yeah, keep your expectations low. I think it's watchable. I think it's just about watchable. I'm not going to rave up, my watchable score. I think it's just about watchable. I mean, mainly perhaps just to be able to stare at Rourke's face. I did enjoy that for the 20 minutes or so he perhaps was on screen at various stages in the film. So yeah, that's very interesting face. So I'm going to give it my watchable rating of 6 out of 10. As I say, I very nearly give it a 5.5. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 because, as I said, it did keep me interested. So I'm not gonna have too much of a downer on it. But I just can't believe the hype it's been given from certain quarters, to be honest with you. The poster, you've seen a couple of posters on there. And I think the posters are nice. So I'll give the posters a nice, comfortable 6 out of 10. I certainly wouldn't balk at having those in the background behind me, any of those posters that you've seen on there. Anyway, if you get to watch this, let me know. As I said, it is streaming readily available from early March. So let me know what you think anyway. As I said, it's just a very strange film. I wish I hadn't read some of the critics because I did think it was going to be better than it was. But as I said, I'm not naive enough to think, the critics are spot on. So I did sort of watch and think, oh well, okay, it's okay. I'm not gonna rave over it like some people have. But and a lot of people didn't rave over it. A lot of people felt like me or felt even worse. But it's certainly okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. What you're going to do the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other till we meet here again, hopefully on the film and TV channel, or perhaps you'll flit across and have a look at my Citizen channel, my football channel. Whatever it is, all I ever ask of everybody out there is please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it today. Bye for now.